Yeah, good to see you. Everyone training okay this morning?
Yeah, in these conditions, did the best we could. It was pretty enjoyable out there. Lads got stuck in from the start. Obviously a lighter day for us today, but we kind of touched on that around tomorrow. It's unclear how it's going to pan out in terms of the weather. It's supposed to be bad overnight, so it's likely going to be greasy at least. So territory becomes a little bit more important, discipline becomes more important, set piece becomes more important, but also just the mindset around properly getting stuck in and enjoying it. It's actually rare enough that we play in greasy conditions. So having a proper mindset around enjoying that and getting stuck in.
I know you guys always emphasise the performance. This is something that you will really obviously be looking for tomorrow. How important though is a win in this game?
Yeah, like in terms of world rankings, obviously the World Cup rankings are done in December. So from that point of view, it's massively important, but also in terms of continuing the belief and improvement of the squad. But in order to get the result, it's got to be process focused, performance focused. So that is what we are putting our minds towards. I think there was definitely good bits last weekend at times, especially in that last 20 or 30, but it's the consistency defensively and in what we're doing in attack that needs to improve this weekend. Of course, set piece as well. The line out has misfired a little bit at times over the last couple of weeks, so that's an area for growth too.
How much emphasis has been put on the line out this weekend? What kind of have you been working on specifically?
Yeah, there's been a few extra focal points around it. Week to week, though, a ton of time goes into it with Paulie and the line-out leaders. As I've said to you guys before, they spend hours over the weekend and early in the week to come up with a menu and come up with the right options. So there's a lot of belief in them. I think for the rest of the pack, it's around clarity, intent, and having a proper kind of mindset to go and deliver on what they've come up with.
Thanks, Bernard.
Cheers.
Caelan, just a little bit left field. Did you watch the game last night? Did you watch it collectively or individually? And what do you make of it?
A few lads actually went into it, yeah. We had it up in the team room. So lads were coming and going a little bit with massage and rehab and stuff, but there was good excitement watching it. It was class. I mean, the atmosphere here was unbelievable, and we'll be looking for something similar tomorrow, but I think it comes when there's passion in how they're playing. You could see there was no fear really in how they played. They just kept attacking and were quite cohesive in that. There's a nice reaction when Ronaldo got sent off as well. But it was class. It was very, very cool to watch.
Do you take a bit of inspiration from that? I suppose one of the big things last night, like you kind of touched on there, was the relationship between the crowd and the players, and how you kind of can feed off each other. Obviously, it's a massive game tomorrow night under lights, similar to last night. Yeah, definitely.
The biggest thing I think is through how they play, the knock-on reaction they can have with the supporters and the passion you see. So it's a late kick-off for us tomorrow night. So hopefully we can get them going as well through how we play.
And just on the conditions, you've addressed what's kind of the message being? Obviously, you can't predict too much of the future, but what are you kind of expecting as a guard? Is the weather warning in place for today?
Yeah, it might have to be a little bit more direct. Like I mentioned there, set piece, territory, discipline all become a little bit more important. Scoreboard pressure, taking points early, that kind of thing is more important. But also, as I touched on as well, just the kind of intensity and the enjoyment of getting properly stuck in as a forward back in particular. I mean, the way Australia play, they have the ability through their backs to swing together and take opportunities, but also they play similar to France, kind of that tight game with their forwards, pot passing from the breakdown. So regardless of the weather, that's going to be a big focus point for our attack or our defence that we need to get right.
So go on.
Cheers.
Last two questions for the live section. Murray, then Keane.
And you said that the lads were struggling to get tickets yesterday. Who actually ended up going to the game?
So I think Ringer, Josh, Jacob, Frolls. Is that it? Yeah, Coleman.
You obviously train in the same place with them sometimes. Have you had many interactions with them?
Very little, unfortunately. Yeah, no, not at all really. They're kind of over the other side, so you see them coming and going in the cars a little bit, but no, not a whole lot. Some of the lads are pretty big football supporters. Me less so.
You say you want something similar here tomorrow night. You have had nights like that. Recently, what stands out and what brings those nights together?
Well, playing in Australia last year in the 150 was a pretty good one. It wasn't the best performance from us, but in terms of atmosphere, in terms of uniqueness, that was up there. What always comes to mind is New Zealand in 2021. Post-COVID, there was a lot of excitement about having fans back and fans coming back to games. So atmosphere-wise, that was class. France 2023 here at home in Six Nations up there as well. The World Cup games, different gravy altogether. But again, the common denominator across those games is how we've played. And that's what we want to show, proper desire, proper chasing the game down and attacking it.